He started acting at just 7 years old, and by 12 he was already sharing the screen with major film stars. But what's even more remarkable is this: he never received any formal acting training. If there's a kind of actor who slowly seeps into your life through their work, he is definitely one of them. Today's spotlight, Freddie Highmore. A lot of people ask, why is it that among so many child actors he's one of the few who successfully transitioned? The answer is simple, but incredibly hard to execute. From quietly learning by observing Johnny Depp to systematically studying his roles, he never stopped improving. And at the peak of his fame, he chose to step away and pursue education, a deeply counterintuitive decision. Freddie Highmore was born in 1992 in London, into a well-connected film and television family. There's a common misconception about his background. Many assume he was like the actor who played Harry Potter, discovered through massive open auditions, a Cinderella story of sorts. But the reality is quite different. He was born at the center of the industry. His father, Edward Highmore, is a seasoned actor, and his mother, Sue Latimer, is a top-tier talent agent. One of her most famous clients, Daniel Radcliffe. That meant Freddie didn't grow up reading fairy tales. He grew up surrounded by stacks of scripts. Yet his greatest asset wasn't his parents' connections, but his extraordinary ability to observe. At age 7, he made his debut in Women Talking Dirty, playing the son of Helena Bonham Carter. The director noticed something unusual. This child lacked the performative eagerness common in many young actors. He didn't try to please the camera. In 2004, Finding Neverland became his turning point. At just 12 years old, he was acting alongside Johnny Depp at the height of his career. With no formal training, the film set became his laboratory. While other child actors might be playing or resting between takes, Freddie was doing something different. Observing how Depp used micro-expressions to drive emotion. Studying the rhythm of improvisation. Depp later said of him, he was one of the most talented young actors he had ever seen. The following year, Depp personally recommended him to director Tim Burton, which led to the global hit Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In that fantastical world, Freddie's Charlie felt like a breath of fresh air. He didn't rely on exaggerated reactions or dramatic gestures. Instead, with quiet restraint, he conveyed the kindness and dignity of a boy from humble beginnings. Now imagine this: your 18 scripts are pouring in and offers are worth millions. What would you do? Most people would strike while the iron is hot, capitalize on the momentum, but Freddie made a decision that could be written into a Hollywood textbook. He disappeared. He chose to attend the University of Cambridge, majoring in Spanish and Arabic. While others were chasing roles, he was in the library. While others maintained visibility, he chose to step back and grow. That decision ultimately defined his long-term ceiling. In 2013, just when audiences expected him to play another nice guy, he delivered Bates Motel. He took on Norman Bates, one of the most iconic characters in film history, a young man warped by suffocating maternal love, eventually becoming a killer. It was an incredibly risky choice. Fail, and it could destroy his reputation. Succeed, and it would completely shatter his previous image. That role marked his true transformation, from child star to serious actor. If Bates Motel proved his depth, his next major work proved his impact. In 2017, he starred in The Good Doctor as Dr. Sean Murphy, a brilliant surgeon with autism spectrum disorder. To prepare, he approached the role with intense discipline, consulting extensively with medical professionals, studying behavioral patterns of individuals with autism, learning to portray sensory overload authentically, carefully controlling speech, eye contact, and body language. After the show aired, it didn't just top ratings, it changed how countless families understood autism. Freddie received thousands of letters from viewers. They weren't thanking him because he played a patient well, but because he gave Sean Murphy something rare: dignity. Off-screen, his life is almost the opposite of his complex characters. He avoids social media exposure, rarely publicizes his personal life, and rejects hype-driven marketing. In 2021, he quietly got married, so low-key that many only found out during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. In an era where everyone is chasing fame, Freddie Highmore shows us something different. The truly exceptional play the long game. Over 30 years, he has proven one thing: if you refine your craft with focus and resist temptation with discipline, time won't break you. It will become your greatest reward. So if you've ever felt anxious in this fast-paced world, take a look at Freddie's story. Slow down, stay steady, read the difficult books, make the choices that seem counterintuitive but right, because only those who can truly go deep are the ones who eventually rise.